Plaintiff Tiara Howard says the defendant is her cousin, and they were so close that when one of the defendant's ex-boyfriends tried to talk to Tiara, she immediately told the defendant. Tiara is suing her cousin for stolen property and emotional distress. Defendant Angela Thompson says she and Tiara aren't as close as they should be because their brothers are in rival gangs. Angela denies owing Tiara for anything.
All right, start with you.
So me and Angela we are first cousins. We grew up together, obviously. We did a lot of things together growing up as a child. One incident I can recall is back in 2008 when Angela got into an altercation with her neighbor, and me and my sisters was a phone call away to come and help fight and protect her. Family protect family. Mm-hmm. However, another incident that happened with me and Angela was one of her exes tried to, talk to me. And I called my cousin and let her know, like, this boy is trying to talk to me. That's my cousin. So, of course, I'm going to let her know.
Let me hear from you, young lady, about your relationship with your cousin.
Tiara is my cousin. The part where she said she called and told me that somebody tried to talk to her, no, that's not how that went. But, yeah, we grew up in the same house together. Me and Tiara is not as close as we should be because we family. My brothers don't like each other. Gangs, streets.
Different gangs?
Yeah.
Different set?
Yeah.
Part of the people in the household join one gang and the other. What city are y'all in?
We all in Chicago.
Okay.
That's not the reason. The reason why my brother doesn't like her brother and we're cousins is because...
That is the reason.
It is a reason.
Yeah,
it is because her brother...
Don't interrupt me, ma'am. That is the reason. If two of them are from opposite gangs, they don't like each other by definition. I know about that life. Go ahead.
Well, as far as that life, loyalty is big. I'm loyal to my brother, she's loyal to hers. But there has not been any altercation up until now, and it's no hard feelings, no beef, it's no...
Good. Because unfortunately, people settle disputes with gunfire. Mm-hmm. Instead of fighting when we have a beef, I shoot you. Trying to figure out, why is there so much shooting? It's over drugs. No, it's not. Real drug dealers ain't trying to shoot. Exactly. They trying to spend their money.
Make some money.
They're not trying to shoot it out. These shoots are over beefs. So that's what I see as occurring in society with all the increased gunfire. It's the increased availability of guns because the gunfire is a result of personal beefs. Mm-hmm. The community hero in Los Angeles, Nipsey Hussle, who was just killed. He was trying to help resolve gang problems in Los Angeles. Well, he was killed. But it wasn't over people who didn't want to see him help fix the community up. It was from a personal beef. Personal beef. But guns are how you resolve personal beefs now. So that's the problem, and I'm glad you all came here. Now, how did she steal your property?
So in September of 2018, I moved back from college, and I was working in the city of Chicago. Good. From Angela's house and my mother's house. That's how I was going from work. Yeah. It was better in the city because I worked in the city than to leave from Angela's house with me and my 4 children. Mm-hmm. So I moved me and my children's items in her home. We stayed there on and off. Maybe 2 to 3 days out of the week, maybe 4 days out of the week. But however, all of my belongings was there. So
what happened?
What happened so October 5th was my brother's birthday. I went out with my brother. I went to Angela's house to change my clothes. All of my belongings was there. 2 weeks later, I moved in my apartment November 1st. Went to her apartment. I had keys. Opened the door. Was nothing in there. None of my items, none of her items. I instantly called Angela. Angela, what's going on? She stated that she called me several times, which I never received a phone call from her. She stated that she moved my belongings and her belongings to someone's house out west, and that she couldn't get in contact with the person whose house where she moved my things into. She couldn't get in contact with them. And every week or two, I call her like, okay, have you get in contact with them then? She said no. She give me a runaround, keep giving me a runaround. So I goes on Facebook, and who do I see? I see Angela. and it looked like she was wearing a pair of my shoes, and also my bundles of hair that I left at her house. So now I'm like, okay, well, how does it go from
now
my
she
stuff?
done messed up now.
You know,
she done messed up with that hair.
I'm like,
you do that.
You know, a woman know they
So
have.
what are you suing for? You probably don't even want your kids' things.
I
What
do.
What's the $1,800 for?
Okay, my daughter's iPad was $600.
iPad, that's your iPad for your little, what do you call it, for your Instagram.
That was never.
Go ahead.
That was
for
never
your
at my
social
house.
media
My
and
bundles
your
of
video
hair.
games. What else?
My bundles of hair.
Your bundles, I knew
and
that.
emotional distress.
You took her bundles. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Don't mess with no weaves. Your hair natural now?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is pretty natural hair.
Plaintiff Tierra Howard is suing her cousin, who claims she and Tierra aren't as close as they should be because their brothers are in rival gangs.
You tell me what happened.
Okay. iPad never worked.
Let me see them shoes, first of all. Those your shoes?
Nope, them not mine.
All right, you don't have yours on today.
iPad I never had. Now, her weave never would have put some used weave in my head. My sister sell weaves, which is where she got her
Sister
weave.
sell weave.
I bought it from her sister.
Weave.
Yeah, my sister sell weave.
Probably sell weave and weave.
No.
Go ahead.
She sell weave.
That's one stop. They got a one-stop shop. Get high and look good. Go ahead.
Okay, my sister sell weave, okay? And that's actually where she got her weave from. Now, if you go on my Facebook page, I have plenty hairstyles, I do. That weave that she see in my hair actually came from a shop because I went and got my hair done from a shop. Now, Tierra left her things at my house, she did. I told Tierra when it was time for me to move out the apartment, she had to come and pick up her things. Now, Tierra had already came and got some things. She did not get everything. She told me I'd be back for the rest of my things. I texted her and asked her the day I was moving out. I asked her, what's your address? I actually called her on the phone. I said, you have my extra set of keys and I need to get in my apartment. And she stopped answering the phone. She didn't send the address. I don't have a way to get in my apartment.
See the text.
It's the first text message at the top. That's just asking her, what's your address? She did move into her apartment. Now, as far as some shoes, let's speak on the shoes. This is my cousin. We very close in the same age. So if I did have her pair of shoes on, yes, that's my cousin. And I asked her way before I even put her shoes on. And you know what Tierra said? Cousin, just go ahead. They in the closet in your daughter's room. Just go ahead and wear them. I said, okay, cool. Now, that's what she's talking about. She knew I was moving out that apartment. I couldn't take everything with me. She did not answer the phone. She did not answer the phone, and she did not come and help me to get everything out that apartment. I had my things, my daughter things, and her kids and her things there.
When did you move your things out?
I moved my things out November 1st or 2nd, but that was on a weekend. I had till Monday to get everything
What'd you do with
out.
her things at that point?
Her things, some of her things and some of my things was put at a friend's house, trying to move
And when
things.
did she next ask for her things?
A week later. A week later on the 7th. Here you go.
I see what it says.
Okay.
And it was the 6th.
The 6th.
No, it was the 6th. She said, yo, I guess that's looking for you to respond. You didn't. So the next day she says, call me. I need my as soon as possible. So what happened?
Okay, so after that, I told her my friend would be back from out of town. And when she get back from out of town, we could go over there and get our things. I didn't have nowhere to go for 2 months. So I didn't mind my things being at my friend's house because she came to help me. She didn't answer the phone to come and help me. So I only did, and instead of leaving her things in the apartment, I took her things with my things so it wouldn't be thrown out from my landlord. So when I put the things into my friend's apartment, when she left and went out of town, she let me know I'm going.
Where are the things at now? Let's just cut through it.
The
Where
landlord threw
Pardon me?
the landlord threw our things out.
What landlord?
My friend's landlord. She didn't.
Where you took it?
Where I took our things, yes.
Plaintiff Tierra Howard is suing her cousin, who claims she and Tierra aren't as close as they should be because their brothers are in rival gangs.
Your things are gone,
And
your
her
friend's things are gone, and her things are gone.
Yes.
They were all taken.
Well, he
Or
said he
put-
threw
or set out?
He said he threw him out, yeah.
Did she know there was an eviction coming?
I told her.
Your friend?
My friend, no.
Yeah,
no.
the one who disposed of you all's property.
No, she did not. And she's actually going to court now with her landlord for throwing her things out the basement.
So I see you asking for your things as of November 7th. You have any other texts regarding these discussions?
And this was it was a week before my birthday. And I was trying to get my weave sewed in my head.
What did he say may cause birthday next month? I need my hair and my shoes. This is December 14th. He haven't got in touch with you yet. I need my stuff too. I might be moving in too. She keeps saying keep in contact with him. Who is him?
The landlord. Because my
He's the
friend
only
was
one
out of
can
town.
let us in a bunch of, but whenever I go, I'm getting all of it, and you'll have to come get it from me. Come where?
Come to the apartment and get it from me. Or when I moved in my apartment, she'll have to come and find a way to get it from me. I didn't have a way to bring her things. I had a way that day.
Did you move into your apartment?
I moved in January. And when I went in January to the apartment for our things, that's when he let me know.
You didn't have anything? You moved into an empty apartment?
Yes, I did.
And bought all new furniture?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Do you know of that?
Like I said, I didn't know if my items was put in somebody's house when I was in her closet.
Do you
I didn't
know whether she got new things?
I haven't been in her new
sir,
place.
my apartment is still empty right now because I lost my job back
You
in
just
January.
said you had all new things. Judgment for the plaintiff. Perjury. I was very clear, and I'm inclined to grant her the judgment anyway. You moved her things and they disappeared. Then you said you filled up your apartment with all new things. Then you're going to come back and change that. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I still love my cousin. There's no hard feelings.
No, I don't have nothing to say.